Okay, you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, let's start. Thank you, everybody, to be there. There is some new faces. There is some recurring faces. It's very nice. We'll try to fit in half an hour, but maybe it will be a bit more. But anyway, it will be 1 hour max. So you all know what is UI Suite, 5 modules. All the modules are addressing part of design system, and our goal is to implement full design system into Drupal and use them with Drupal APIs. A beta package is coming soon, very, very soon, maybe today. We will tell you more about that next month. So UI Suite 2 is taking shape because we released the first beta of UI Icon, and we will release UI Pattern 2 stable next week. So here we go. After 8 years of work, 5 years after UI Suite 1, UI Suite 2 is now live. We will talk about our share subject, the module, the theme, and also some community points. So let's start. First, we have logos now. Thank you, Michael. Thank you very much. Now it's beautiful when you go to Drupal.org or when you go use with Project Browser. You see the 5 UI Suite module with icons. So thank you. And it's a big step to promote and to market our solution. Let's talk about UI Pattern 2. So because it's the star of the show. In 5 days, we will release 2.0.0 stable. The only reason to not do that will be a very nasty bug. So if someone finds a nasty bug, release a nastier bug ever, the next 5 days, it will be release candidate 3. But if it's only small bugs or no bugs, we will release a stable Tuesday. So I'm very happy about that. It's a 1 year and a half of work. It was a 10 people team total, 5 people very, very active. And so a lot of work, and we are happy. And I hope you are happy too. So why is there some crepe? Because it will also be the French crepe day. So you can celebrate the release of UI Pattern 2 by eating some crepes. Documentation is ongoing. And we are starting to plan UI Pattern 2.1 and 2.2. For 2.1, Christian Widerman will be the release manager. So now he will lead the project, not the full UI Pattern 2 project, but the 2.1 project. And he will organize the priority and decide the scope. So the current scope now is UI Pattern UI. It will be a module to, it's like a form mode, when you can configure the form of content entity, but for component. Instead of having the full form with a lot of props, a lot of slots, a lot of sources, you can create a form for specific needs. Also, UI Pattern 2.1 will have config migration from UI Pattern 1 and CK Editor 5. And the last one will be led by Michael Mull. We are also planning UI Pattern 2.2 for this summer with a lot of library improvement, very nice stuff, and also new sources, new data sources to take data from some fields, not field properties, but full fields, some views APIs, also to address some props of props, to change the sources. It will be very powerful and for power users. But I hope some of you are power users. Some question about the roadmap? You love it? I guess you love it.
Yes.
Not so much excited about. But are you excited about the stable next week? I guess so, no?
Yeah.
Okay, at least one guy is excited. Okay, so UI pattern 2 in Drupal CMS, ongoing discussion, you can see the ticket. I want to believe, but I'm not sure it will happen. I really believe I'm not playing a power move here. I'm not playing a tactic. It's not tactical at all. I don't want to push UI pattern 2 because it's UI pattern 2. I really believe that because Experience Builder is very late and there is a lot of doubt about the final product, having UI pattern 2 today will teach the component authors to do good SDC component compatible with Suite builders, Suite building, sorry, and display builders, and it will teach contributors and administrators to use SDC component while building displays. So UI pattern 2 as an educational tool, as a transitionary, I don't know the English, tool, will be great for Drupal CMS. So I know, Dale, you wrote a little message. It's very nice. If anybody want to add some messages, it will be useful. UI pattern 2 in core. Yes, it's happening, but only the low-level part. We have so much core issues, and each one of those issues is moving one of our API to core. So this year, we need to do, like, if we do one issue a month, at the end of the year, we moved all the important part to core, and it will be very nice. We have an ecosystem still. SDC Devil was moved out of UI pattern Devil, and now he has his own module and has his first stable release. So Jean is a maintainer of SDC Devil, and thank you for the release. Also, we are now helping some SDC team like Radix, Artisan, Barbase. They don't need them. They don't need us. They do by themselves. But still, we tell them about SDC Devil because we believe it's useful for them. And doing that, we are also promoting the module. If you take, okay, I don't know why there is one number missing here, but if you take the 10 more popular SDC team, first, it's funny because the 5 first are addressing Bootstrap. So Bootstrap is really the reference design system for most of the people. But if you take the 10 first, there is only a few who are perfect for display building. So sometimes it's little mistake. For example, if I take, I don't know, Artisan, there is like 11 components with issue, but sometimes it's just a little issue by component. That doesn't mean it's a big mess, but still, the components are not perfect. So the goal is every month I will show to you this table, and we need to make everything green by helping the other team. Also, our ecosystem is now smaller because we took a lot of modules from Contrib. You have pattern settings, you pattern view styles, layout builder, layout option, field formatters, blog, patterns blog, blogs, entity links, and we put them into your pattern 2. But in another way, we took UI pattern, display suite, and field group, and we moved them out of pattern 2. So now we need to release them as independent module. And Edouard is taking care of field group, and he released first 2 alpha during the Christmas holidays. And Sharik and Michael Mull are taking care about display suite, and they will release next week the first version. So now, if you love pattern display suite and pattern field group, you will have your module to take care of iteration. Also, in a way, in Drupal, there is 2 ecosystems of ADC module. There is UI suite with UI pattern 2, UI pattern library as a module, and ADC level. And there is the module from Mateu. Mateu, you know, he is the one who created ADC. And so for the building, there is ADC display, ADC block. For component library, there is a storybook module. And for development, CLDevel. So now I'm discussing a bit with Mateu, but Mateu is now in a break. So it's going slow, and that's totally normal. I'm discussing with him to a bit share some promotion. We will promote Storybook as a complementary tool to UI pattern library, because Storybook is more powerful for developers. UI pattern library is more convenient for stakeholders. And on his side, Mateu is looking for new maintainers for ADC display, ADC block. And if he doesn't find, UI pattern 2 will be the natural replacement. And also CLDevel, I think it's not maintained anymore. And I'm not sure, but I don't believe CLDevel will have a future. So that would be very nice to collaborate. First, because it's Mateu, and we are already collaborating with them, and he's a great guy. And second, because we will have a bigger, stronger single ecosystem. Next month, if you want to tell us about your project, about your adventure, if you are using UI pattern 2 already, if you love it, if you have some difficulties too, you can tell everything. You can tell your story during the next month's event, because we will have a slot for that. And you can promote your project and your company. There is no issue about that. So feel free to tell us about UI pattern 2. UI icon. Jean, you want to tell us about UI icon? No? Okay. So there is now 2 branches, 1.0 and 1.1. So what's the difference? 1.0, it's the icon API is inside the module. So it's perfect for Drupal 10 and 11.0. 1.1 is using the API from Drupal Core, because now the UI icon API is in Drupal Core. So we will keep the 2 branches active, and we are releasing version of the 2 branches. But when Drupal 10 will die, we will only continue the 1.1 branch. And UI icon is already very successful, because it's starting in this summer, in August. But it was released only, the first beta was only released in December. And we have already 150 users on Drupal.org. It's very fast for a module with still in beta 2, beta 3. And we was got the first beta only a few weeks ago. So we are very happy about the adoption of UI icon. UI styles. Florent, you want to tell us?
Yes, if so, very minor releases, mainly to accommodate to changes in UI pattern 2 to benefit more from its new API and to improve the prop source for the attributes. To also support, for example, other attributes than CSS classes, cleanup of the saved configuration entries, and also what else? Yeah, so some refactoring to achieve that and to also improve other developer experience, and that's more or less only that. It is mainly currently to follow UI patterns too. New stuff will come maybe this year, but right now it is minor maintenance. And
Okay,
unfortunately, I missed one part, so I had to do a not fix. Right.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And UI styles now very mature and a very solid module. So that's time for UI styles 2. Let's break stuff. So yeah, you want to tell us?
Yes. So, okay, I will tell. Even it is currently more driven by you to push me to do that. But yeah, I'm also excited about that. Yeah, why not starting to put some low level APIs of UI styles into core like SDC and UI and icon API. Also, it will, for example, need that we be sure about our style definitions, structure, stuff like that. But yeah, later that to put some stuff in core so we can have a stronger ecosystem and interoperable modules. Also, the next target for this year will be to potentially be able to target config forms, so we can alter properly config form and more importantly, plugin forms. So, for example, when currently in UI styles, we have a module for layout builder, which handles sections and blocks in layout builder, but we have also another module which handle blocks in block layouts. If we are able to target plugin forms, there is no need to duplicate this logic and stuff like that. So yeah, to have a better integration and also to avoid duplicated logic and stuff like that.
Okay, great.
So that's the goal.
Okay.
UI skins also currently maybe with UI examples, one of the two modules which do not have the less attention, because we were more focused on UI patterns and UI styles this year. Now that themes are more stable due to new UI patterns too, we can refocus maybe on UI skins. And the goal, especially with Bootstrap, is to ensure we have a CSS variable mechanism that is usable, maybe with improving directly CSS variables with Bootstrap 5 to reduce the number, or also trying to provide some workarounds for the config forms, stuff like that, and also something that has not been very not used, but deep dive. Sorry, searching correctly. Yeah, deepen is the theme integration and especially scopable themes. For example, in Bootstrap, you can have light and dark, but you can have your globally be in dark mode, but you can specify that this component is in light mode, is in light theme, and currently there is no integration between components and scopable themes. So
okay, I found that also in other design system, which is called Pico, where you can say the table, row table, and also cell. You can put it in dark or light also.
Yeah.
So it's not
Yeah,
only
indeed.
Bootstrap.
But it is different from the utilities helpers classes. But it is purely the theme related to theme. So now that UI patterns 2 is stable, time to think about a link with between UI patterns and UI skins.
Also information, Florent.
Either for themes and or CSS if related to components, etc.
Okay. If you need to talk, we are in contact with Pierre, with one of the core team member of Bootstrap, so we have access to. Yes. We talked about CSS variables and how Bootstrap is designed. So.
Okay.
And our theory was right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
We can discuss that. You can put me in a loop. Okay. Thank you. So that's it for UI skins, and maybe also sorry, and also about UI skins. Maybe at one time, Pierre, we discussed to maybe potentially put UI skins back into UI styles. No, but
no. I
no.
said that one day, but it was just just an idea. But UI skin is not complete. We have a design system artifact who is missing, and in my opinion, it will be the last design artifact. Of course, there is always more and more and more, and some design systems have very specific mechanism. So you can maybe we can one day we will promote color palette as a first class artifact, for example. There is always something to do, okay? But this one will be the last big. Some design systems they have some animation and transition definitions, and they are very important because the animation is carrying meanings. It's not only to make things nice, it's also to convey some meaning and some information. So us we need to, like the other stuff, we need to allow a front developer to define them into YAML file, and we need to allow C builders to trigger them from Drupal. The most common example is you click on a card, and for this specific card, because it's not always like that with all cards, it's defined by the application, and you have the card with getting bigger and taking off the screen. So it's something which is possible without a JavaScript framework and without LS, thanks to the new CSS Space Transition API, which is already implemented in browser, I believe. So we have more and more design system will propose this kind of stuff, and we need to be able to cover it. Exciting, no?
Yes. Can you switch slide, please? Because too many animations.
You're a guy. Okay, your example. Very simple. So we will release 1.01 soon with little fix.
Yeah, currently the fix is ready. It is just that it had yesterday or the day before, but I found a bug in GitLab template pipeline, and so just waiting for the fix to be released so I can also fix that and release this one. Yes, coming soon.
Well, it's small stuff. Yeah, small stuff. But it will be the first time we will really enjoy the semantic versioning system, no? To release patch stuff. So nice. So nice. So let's talk about theme. Michael, you want to guide us?
Yes, maybe.
Okay.
So
Yeah. No,
yeah,
this
so
first one is for Florent.
Bootstrap
Yeah.
5. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Bootstrap 5. Tell me. Okay, so focused. It was mainly focused during November, December about Bootstrap 5.1, and finally releases, over releases coming in January. Alpha 3 is more about layout builder improvement, finally able to merge that. And also starting the support of the fences module, which I completed in the Alpha 4 release. The fences module allows you to control the wrappers inside the field.html.twig template, wrappers and also CSS classes. So because for a long time with Pierre, we hesitated to remove those wrappers or not, etc. It can be useful. With fences, you can configure that. So no need to
override.
to make a to override and to make a decision. We can have a default behavior, and if people want to remove the wrappers, they can use the fences module. UI Suite Bootstrap support it now.
Nice.
What else? Also, yeah, some minor improvements and preparation. And right now, I think I have like 2 issues remaining to before beta stability. Yeah, beta 1, beta stability. It is one about the sorry, I don't have it open right now. About layouts, and it will be a new features compared to Bootstrap 5 documentation and features inside Bootstrap 5 grid system. It will be a breakout option to allow, for example, if you have some containerized section, but you want, for example, a background or potentially one section among others to be able to be full width. Yeah, something like that. It is not native in Bootstrap 5, so we could have a custom implementation inside UI Suite Bootstrap because I think it is very common on projects. And the other issue would be about improving UI patterns library with stories to benefit now from the new powerful system of stories. And also, but that's not just for documentation, that is to ensure that the current structure of the components allows to cover all or almost all Bootstrap documentation, and to ensure we have the correct structure in our components. That's it.
Okay, great.
Yeah, thank you.
So looking for this beta 1.
Yeah, also trying to support some layout builder ecosystem modules too, and stuff like that, if possible, when I can. Yes, from the theme. Okay, sorry, let's go.
So yeah, for the SFR, I take it because Michael is not here, Michael Moll is not here, but we released the first beta 1 of the 1.1 branch. So that's great, and we are on track for the finishing the 1.1 branch. For us, it will be very important because this 1.1 release will be both the move to UI Suite 2 with SEC, UI Pattern 2, and UI Icon, but also the adoption of DSFR 1.12. So we will be only one release late compared to the upstream. And one release late is very good because with the design system, most of the implementation are 1, 2, 3 release late. Michael?
Daisy UI. So I released like two days ago a new Alpha 8 release with some new features, some bug fixes, and it will be like there will be one more release, beta 1, which will include a new component and some fixes. but we will not continue maintaining this branch because soon Daisy UI 5 will be released based on Tailwind 4. So the plan is to create a new branch, a 5.0.x branch, which will support the new version of Daisy UI, and we will maintain it actively, this new branch.
Great. Daisy UI looks a big improvement compared to the and even Tailwind 4 compared to Tailwind 3. I'm not a Tailwind lover, but it's lighter, it's cleaner, so it's. I'm sure people will enjoy it.
And maybe I can ask for help because I'm not a developer. I'm good to translate static components to SDC components, but I'm really struggling with Form API and some other subjects. So I'm actively looking for someone to help me on a specific subject for this theme. So,
yeah, indeed, it would be great to onboard someone for the branch 5. Because branch 5 will we will start from scratch in between quotes because there is the branch 4 already, but it's a new release of upstream. And
yeah,
also,
but it's not changing a lot. Huh? All the breaking chains are documented, but the template, the static HTML is not changing so much.
Great.
So,
that's great. So, but anyway, it's a good moment to onboard someone. So, if someone here in the meeting want to join the UI Suite Daisy UI team,
you will have Olivier.
Yeah.
Contact me next week.
Yeah. With great pleasure. Thank you, Olivier.
Great. So USWDS is still going this way with the first beta. So congratulations to Steven to reach the beta level. It's a very nice team, and I don't know if it's successful in US, but it was to be successful. And material design. So I wanted to tag beta 1 before this meeting, but I'm only 2 tickets from this. So I will do something a bit like Michael. First, Material 2 is becoming SDC UI Pattern 2 UI and UI icon theme. So the conversion is nearly finished. I will release beta 1. Beta 1 would be a full implementation of material design for SDC, except the form. Exactly like this UI 4, except the form. The form would be the pain point and the remaining point. And then I will start a branch tree for material tree. And I will do a call for contributors for people to implement material tree. From February. So material 3 now upstream is maintenance mode. I believe material 4 will come soon. So maybe we need to wait a few weeks, but still material 3 looks easy to implement and fun, very fun to implement. So it was to try. We have also other implementation. Some are new, some are a bit late. And if we take all together, it's 12 now. 12 Drupal theme based on UI Suite, and we have a little new one, Pico 2. I see. I see. This one is an addition. I didn't do this slide. You added it. Okay, so yes. Next month.
It's official. There is at least a dev release.
Nice. So next week you will, next month you will tell us about Pico 2 and
it's really fast to implement. It's a really tiny design system. I already did maybe half of it in half a day or 1 day.
Okay, so okay. We hope maybe people will find it useful if they want to do simple stuff in a very clean and fast way. So yeah, good idea. Very good idea. So the goal is to move all this design system to maturation, for them to be production ready. In my opinion, only the yellow one are production ready now, but we can move a few of them during the spring, and it will be great also to move a protocol Olivero and Zerb to UI Pattern 2 and SDC. Some questions, some feedback? Okay, great. About the community. Someone called Paul did a talk about UI Suite and UI Pattern in DrupalCon Singapore in December. It was great. Thank you, Paul. You are not here, but I thank you anyway. I will do a talk in Atlanta in March. It will be Design Systems the Drupal way, where I will tell what we need to implement design system in Drupal and what we have in core and what we need in core. So I will not talk so much about UI Suite because I will focus on core API and I will tell about UI Suite only for the missing API, styles, variables, modes. And also I will conclude telling about how to use a design system with display building, what we have now and what we can have later. And in April, we have DrupalCon Dev Days in Leuven, in Belgium. I know Florent is planning to go. Me, I don't know yet. But I hope we will meet there and we will have a lot of fun here for the people, from the European people. And our Slack channel is still growing. Every month we get, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 people. That's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pierre. Thank you, everyone.
If you have questions, don't hesitate. If not,
a lot of subjects today. It was dense, exciting time.
Yeah. Also, subkey finally UI patterns to ready too. Also, I have been able to do a release today.
Okay, great.
Nice.
Right. Maybe you want to. Okay. Maybe it will be have to have new people to talk about retour of experience. I don't know say that about experiences.
Yeah.
But Florent, if you want to promote subkey to show us how you use UI Pattern 2, of course. UI Pattern 2 based. Yeah.
You mean right now, or I missed?
No. Next month. Next month, it will be nice if we find 2 or 3 people to tell us about their UI Pattern 2 experience.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe someone from Drum Team want to tell us about what happened with UI Pattern 2.
Maybe Lina or Frédéric.
Yeah, maybe Lina or Frédéric next week.
My English is very poor for that. Sorry.
No shame. Look at me. I don't care. You know.
Maybe we'll be together. Like one of
maybe.
us will be like saying all of the comments together.
Yeah,
okay, let's plan it.
To be nice. Okay.
Let's plan it. So maybe I'm going to plan the next meeting. I'm going to put it the March 6th And we will change the time slot to put it at 3 p.m. France time zone.
Is it okay for everybody?
Yeah.
Which day
Okay
of
for me.
March?
6.
6.
Oh.
So keeping it on Thursday? Or
Well,
Yes,
not
Thursday
Wednesday?
at 3 p.m.
Okay, are we sure
we
about that? I understood Wednesday, no?
No.
Okay, Thursday, okay.
Yeah.
Thursday 3 p.m. is okay.
Because you Florent, you're not so, you're a bit busy on Wednesday, no?
I may be not available on Wednesday, but that's not a problem.
Okay, let's keep Thursday. Okay, 3 p.m. For Paris. Who is from US here? Dale, Lee. What time is it for you? What time is it for you?
It will be 8 a.m. here.
8 a.m.
Is it too early? Is it too early, Dale?
Okay, so and for you it's 10. Okay, so it's 10. Today was perfect because today is 10. But if next month, if we do at 9, is it okay? Okay, yes, okay. Everybody's okay. Okay,
Thanks.
so 1 year earlier next month.
1 hour.
1 hour.
1 year.
Because English, every little word sounds the same, you know.
Yeah.
Hour, year is
well, like in French also. Okay, so I'm going to cut the recording. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We have 10 minutes left. If someone wants to stay 10 minutes and ask question or anything, we're still open for 10 minutes. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.